If you live your life worrying about what others think, you're locking yourself in invisible chains. Chains you put on yourself. Think about it. How many decisions in your life have been driven by fear of judgment? How many times have you hidden who you really are because someone might disapprove? That constant worry about others' opinions is the biggest thief of your potential. You want the truth. Most people aren't even thinking about you. They're too busy thinking about themselves. So why are you giving them so much power? Their opinions don't pay your bills. They don't build your dreams. They don't fight your battles. Living to please others is the fastest way to lose yourself. Picture this: you're on a stage, and the audience is full. Every person there has an opinion about what you should do. If you try to please them all, you know what happens. You'll never be good enough for anyone, and worse, you'll fail yourself. You're the main character in your life, but you're letting others write the script. That ends now. Here's the reality: no matter what you do, there will always be criticism. You could be the kindest person in the world, and someone will still think you're weak. You could be tough and determined, and someone will call you insensitive. So, if you're going to be judged anyway, let it be for doing what you want. You need to learn to silence those external voices and listen to the only one that matters, your own. But I know what you're thinking: that's easier said than done. Yeah, it's hard. But it's simple. It starts with one step: accepting that you don't need anyone's validation to be who you are. Understand this: you don't owe the world an explanation. You owe it to yourself to live the life you want. You owe it to yourself to stay true to your essence. And it's not selfish. It's survival. Do you know what's truly selfish? Expecting you to live according to others' expectations while you suffer. Stop apologizing for being who you are. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into someone else's mold. Society will try to box you in. You have to be willing to break out. You weren't born to fit in. You were born to stand out. If someone can't handle that, that's their problem. But you know who loses the most if you keep listening to those opinions? You. Every time you change something about yourself to please someone else, you're abandoning a part of who you are. You're throwing away pieces of your true self. And in the end, when all those pieces are gone, who's left? You'll end up living a life that's not even yours. You'll look back and realize you spent years trying to be perfect for others while ignoring who you were meant to be. It's time to change that. Start small. The next time someone criticizes you, ask yourself, does this opinion really matter? If the answer is no, toss it aside. Each time you ignore an irrelevant opinion, you get stronger. Other people's opinions are like a storm. They can seem big and scary, but they can't touch you unless you let them. So build a shelter. That shelter is your confidence, your purpose. Be so focused on your dreams that the noise of criticism becomes a faint whisper in the background. You know who you are. You know what you want. And if someone doesn't like it, that's their issue. It's not your responsibility to carry the weight of others' expectations. Be brave enough to carve your own path, even if it means walking alone for a while. The right people will find you. The ones who truly love you will support you, even if they don't fully understand your choices. And those who criticize you, well, they were never really with you to begin with. And here's another truth: the people who criticize you the most are often the ones most afraid to follow their own dreams. They project their insecurities onto you. But you can't carry their fears. The world already has too many people living lives they didn't choose. You don't have to be one of them. You're capable of more than you realize, but you'll only discover that when you stop letting others decide who you should be. Live with courage. Live with purpose. And above all, live for yourself. When you understand this, other people's opinions won't matter anymore. And that's when you'll truly be free.